Hi, this is Dave Griffiths from the drivefrance.com website. Today I'm going to go through your UK car sticker options, and when I say car I really mean vehicle. So that's cars, vans, motorhomes, people towing caravans and trailers, motorcyclists, you name it, it's really going to cover everything. So without further ado, let me go through your options. I will cover off, by the way, the pros and cons as I see it for all of the three main options, and I'll also give you some hints and tips which will help you and some things to avoid. Right, number one option, cheap as chips, our UK self-adhesive sticker. Okay, this is our number one bestseller. If you are towing a trailer or caravan, etc., then you'll need to buy two of these, one for the vehicle and one for whatever it is you're towing. Other than that, easy, simple, straightforward. That's the advantage. Anyone can put one of these on. It's quite easy and straightforward. I would suggest though that you just clean, I mean, don't go mad and clean the entire car, but just clean and wash down the back area where you're about to put the sticker on and wipe it and dry it clean, and then it'll just stick on that much easier and better. The disadvantages, the main problem I would suggest is that personally, if I'd got a very expensive car with really nice metallic paint on, I'd be loath to put one of these on the back in case I ever decided to peel it off, because it would potentially, peel some paint off with it. So, good tip for you. This won't work on every car, but if you've got a hatchback, a people carrier, an estate car, that sort of thing, a lot of them have, quite flat back windows, so you can pop it on the window. All right, obviously put it somewhere it's not going to block your view. And the same thing, wash and clean down the glass and pop it on. If you ever then want to take it off, well, you're definitely not going to harm your paintwork when you peel it off, and it shouldn't do any damage to the glass at all, and you can just wipe and clean it away, so that'll be fine. If you've got an old style car, not like this one where it's got matched in paint on the bumpers, but if you've got an old style design where they have plastic bumpers, then you can sometimes get away with putting them on there. But as I say, slight drawback is I'd be a little bit cautious putting one on the back of really nice paintwork. So what another option you can go for is a number plate sticker, one of these. So I'm not going to bore you with the history of it all, but years ago it was GB sticker, then it changed to EU with the little stars round, and now it's UK. So some people are driving around in slightly older cars that have a GB number plate or an EU number plate on the back. So what you'll need to do anyway, because they're all illegal now, is you'll need to cover those over with some of these. Now a big advantage to this is it's a lot cheaper buying these, what they call over label stickers, than it is to order a brand new set of number plates, which can cost 20 or 30 pounds. So that's a good advantage. There's only one slight disadvantage to these, is that in Spain they are not acceptable as being a full replacement for a full size sticker. In France, if you've just got these on the back of your car, that's all you need. You don't actually have to put one of these full size ones on. So I think that's a great idea. But make sure, I'll leave a link to the article down below, and you can read the list of countries that don't allow you to use these number plate ones instead of the full size ones. I think off the top of my head it's Spain, Cyprus, Malta, I think something like that, but definitely Spain. So if you are going to Spain, you're going to need a full size one. If you're just popping over to France, this is great. Okay, does the job. You'll be fully legal, and it's not going to harm your paintwork because it's just going to be on the number plate. So that would be what would be my tip. Third option, let's spend a little bit more money and go for a magnetic plate. Now we've got two options. The full size one looks the same as the self-adhesive one from the front, but it's magnetic, so the back obviously is magnetic. Now please just be careful, it doesn't happen very often. We sell a lot of these magnetic plates, and maybe once or twice a year a customer will email me and say, you sold me this magnetic plate, it's rubbish, it doesn't work. And then I email them back and say, would you mind just testing it for me on the fridge? And then they come back and go, oh, yeah, you're right, it does work. Just make sure the back of your vehicle is made of ferrous metal, because more and more vehicles these days are having fiberglass or other materials on the rear end of cars, if not all of it. So just be careful before you order a magnetic one. Now, just a word on the little small one there. You can see the full size magnetic one. That's the 18 by 13.3, the proper legal size. And then we also do these smaller ones, which, well, I was going to say technically, but it's not. There's no technical about it. They are not legal, okay? But having said that, I don't know anyone who's been fined for having one of these smaller ones on, and they do look a lot nicer, I must be honest. So, but the choice is yours. What I've got on the back of my vehicle when I go over is I have got one of those small magnetic ones on, but I've also got the number plate stickers on, so I'm covered really. But slight drawback to having a magnetic one is people can pinch them off the back of your car. All right, doesn't happen very often, but it does occasionally, where someone will come and whip the damn thing off. So the magnetic plates are tested to in excess of 100 miles an hour, so they won't blow off if you're going fast, okay? They're okay to go through car washes on, but again, I wouldn't leave it on all the time. When I come home from France, I would take it back off, stick it on the fridge, keeps the magnetic bit working, keeps it clean and dry, and then when you go the next time, you just pop it back on and away you go. Right, finally, let's talk about our friends on two wheels. If you're motorcycling in France, then the good news for you is you do not have to legally have one of these full-size stickers on. Even the French police realise that it's almost impossible to fit one of those on a motorcycle. If you've got some panniers and boxes, then option one is this self-adhesive stick-on one. It's about 3 inches across. So if you've got somewhere you can put one of those on there, good. If you have literally no panniers and boxes at all, and you've got nowhere that you could fit one, then on your number plate, what you can have is, we sell these little stickers. You get 2 in a set. I don't know why there's 2. You need 1, but nevertheless, they just go on nicely on the side of your number plate, and that will do the job. Okay, so right, I promise you a discount code, and here it is. If you go through to the website, I'll leave the link below. It tells you more information about the UK car stickers, and then if you want to purchase anything from us, you can click through and go through it to our e-commerce website, which is the Euro Motoring one. And when you get to the checkout, it'll say if you've got a code, and if you enter YT10, so capital Y, capital T, 10, YT stands for YouTube. So YT10, and you'll get 10% off anything you order on the website. So thanks very much for watching. If you've got any questions, by the way, please ask them in the comment section below, and have a great trip. Speak to you soon.